Does anybody else out there feel like they're living in two different realities? You know, like the first reality you're living in is like preparing for a shit hit the fan type scenario. And then you have reality B that's pulling you away from that and saying, oh, no, like, let go and let God, and, you know, everything will be good. Stay the course, and whatever happens is going to happen. And then the next day, reality A is like, no, back over here. You've got to prepare more. You got to go out and get this and that and this, and keep spending your money on all this other stuff. But then you see visually like the downhill spiral out of control in our cities and in our nation and in the border. And you see violent crime is on the rise everywhere. And protests. I mean, there's just so much insanity out there, really. So when you're living in between these two realities, you're so torn between what to do and what not to do. Being content with what you got, or do I need to do more to protect my family? Or to protect myself or my livelihood or my assets? So you start spending more money on this stuff. You're like, whoa. But I still need to prepare for my future. You know, like, I've got bills to pay. I've got, you know, a retirement fund set up. You know, I still need to, you know, pay off my credit card debt and my truck note and all that other stuff. So it's just, it's just so crazy, just being stuck between these two different realities. It's so hard to explain. It's so hard to explain, really. I don't know. It's probably just something that I'm just thinking. You know, I don't know. Maybe other people out there are feeling the same way, but it was important for me to do this video on it because, you know, I think it's important to talk about, because with the ever-changing society that we're living in, and of course it's all unprecedented, just like every day in America now, there's an unprecedented day. And, you know, so there's a lot of, you know, like people that are, you know, overly anxious or depressed or tired. And very psychological, you know, like I was saying. So you gotta be mentally strong, you gotta be physically strong, and just take it one day at a time, I guess. You know, being Americans, we do forecast everything. You know, people say, well, you gotta live for today, you gotta live in the moment right now. But you can't, because you gotta plan, you know, your kids' sporting events 1 month, 2 months, 5 months down the road. You gotta plan a graduation, you gotta plan a vacation, you gotta plan, you know, for your business and what it's gonna do next year. So there's always forecasting that we do. And it's just part of our mindset. Preparing for the future. Well, this is really no different. Preparing for the future of what might be and what might come. It's as if you would rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So, anyways, I hope this makes sense. You guys have yourself a mighty fine day out there. Always remember, too, especially during these times, to stay inspired, stay encouraged, stay motivated, and always stay in the fight.